Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the lecture building. We're on the second floor this time. This is Jackson. We're going to do the Nightmare of Mensis Part 1. Alright, guys, get ready for the hardest area of the game. Obviously, it's the last area of the game, so it's going to be the hardest. Nightmare of Mensis. Here we are. Alright. So, first thing you're going to want to have before you even come to this area is as much frenzy resist as possible. So, if you have a rune, throw it on. I forgot, but that's not what ended up killing me. I ended up getting killed by... You get invaded here. So, you see that? There's a Sinister Bell Ringer. Now, 90% of the time, when you do this right here that I do, you won't get followed. But you get followed. Okay, these are the new werebeasts I told you about. Okay, notice they're just like the ones in the Nightmare Frontier, but when they die, they shoot out two worms. Those annoying fuckers from Canehurst Castle with the hitbox the size of my fucking dick. As we all know, it's very small. So don't even bother killing them. When you kill one of those guys, run on. Alright, so this part right here, 90% of the time, this will not happen. But there's always the chance that it will. So after I get this death, I'm just going to show you what a safer way to do this so you don't get gangbanged by some asshole invader with no honor, pride, or respect for his fellow hunters. So immediately you'll notice when you come out here, you're going to start getting frenzied. That's not going to stop. You're just going to keep getting frenzied as long as you're out there. That's where the frenzy resist comes on. Now, when I say 90% of the time this won't happen, 90% of the time when you get here, you're only going to have to kill that one. Those other two ain't going to come up here. Fucking dicks came up here this time. This had to be the 10% of the time. Oh, great. Oh, fucking great. Now we got an invader. Now, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. This could mean he's going to help you clear everything, and then you're going to have an honorable fight where you may have a chance of winning. You have a fighting chance, or you're gonna get some cocksucker like this fucking cocksmoker right here. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He's not gonna be honorable. We're gonna die. There's no way around it, guys. We're fucking dead. We can run, but we didn't clear anything, so we've got mobs aggroing us. He's a pussy. He doesn't want a real fight. He just wants to come in here and get a quick kill like a punk bitch. So he's going to kill us like a punk bitch. I'm going to show you an honorable hunter fight later. In this instance, I was able to win it, but, you'll lose sometimes, but it's okay, dude. If it's a cool guy, like, you'll get guys, they'll come in here, they'll help you kill everything in an area, and then they'll look at you and they'll say, it's time to go. You kind of understand, alright, the time for cooperation is over, it's time to fight. This is a good place to pull these guys. If you see, I pushed that one right off. This one, not so much. He didn't get pushed off, but like I said, don't worry about the snakes. Just run. They're slow, awkward, and stupid. Grab all those blood vials. Alright, so this is the safer way to clear this area. Try to stay in cover whenever possible. Also have your sedatives equipped. If you start to notice you're getting to the point where you're going to frenzy, make sure you hit one. It'll completely erase that meter. This is also where the resistances comes in handy. You should have a frenzy resist rune at this point. I showed you how to get it. Use it. I used it my first time through here. It was a little more intense though, because I didn't know where to go. We're not even going to get that item. We're going to run past all of that stuff. I don't know how something just died, but something just died. So that was cool. We're going to run up here. We're going to take out this top rock throwing giant. As you can see, they're a lot beefier than the ones in the frontier. So just kill him. That one down there is still going to toss, but as you can see, you're clearly out of his range. This is a melee one, so he will never throw them at you. Plus, he's got our souls, so we're going to kill that punk bitch. Our soul bleckos. See, as you can see, they take a lot more damage. And you can hear the bell woman a little bit clearer in this area. That's because she's coming up. There's going to be a total of 2 sinister bell ringers in this area, guys. So don't ever feel safe and comfortable. Always on edge. Be ready for anything. Okay, this next room is a bit tough, but it's easy if you do it the way I show you. You can even do it way easier, but I don't fuck around. I'm not scared of these spiders anymore. I've spent a lot of time with them. If you haven't fought these spiders that much, you're going to want to do this a little slower. Instead of luring the big fat one, you're going to want to just lure all the little ones. One at a time. You should be able to just hit them with a pebble, shoot them with a bullet. Only one will come. I don't fuck around though. I just shoot the big fat one. He can't get you anyway. And if you get overwhelmed, the little ones can't get you anyway if you follow my strategy. So this can be an area where you can get invaded while you're clearing this out, because this room is tough to clear out. The bell ringer is shortly off of this room, just a little bit up top in an alcove. As you can see, the fat son of a bitch can't come through. All the little ones can. But, oh fuck, we're getting overwhelmed. Just roll backwards. And look, none of them can come out here. Once again, some people may call this cheap. I say it's not my fault those fat fucking spiders can't fit through the door and get me. It's not my fault I have a brain. Call it cheap if you want. This is how I clear them. So once they're taken care of, you're going to kill Big Mama Fatty up here. She's easy. She can still hit you though, so be wary. I'm going to show you a couple of her moves she does. This one, she does that one. Now make sure you don't get too close to her. I get hit by her right here because I get a little too close. But when she does that attack, she also does a little attack in the middle, as you can see. So she's going to hit you on the outside, and then that one you don't want to go in there when she does that one. That one's going to hit you straight up. But as you can see, really easy. Not our fault she's fat and can't fit through the door. I want to know how she got in there. Who feeds her? How the fuck she's still alive and so fat? Here's the bell ringer. Get her out of your way. Now you don't have to deal with any punk bitches. Little punk fucking 12-year-old bitches coming in, kicking your ass while you're in the middle of a monster fight. Watch out, watch out. They've got a lot of reach, and they hit really hard, guys. You'll get really familiar with them later, though. You're going to spend a lot of fun times with them in Chalice Dungeons when the Bell Maidens are summoning them. Yeah, and I said Bell Maidens, not Bell Maiden. So, it's fun time. We're talking like at any given point you can have 8 and 9 of these guys just chasing you around a dungeon. Frantically, you're just... No! Alright, and that's it for this room. That's this room cleared in a nutshell. Get ready, there's another little hunter fight coming up. He's not too bad, he's got Ludwig's blade though, so he hits pretty hard and he swings really fast and has a lot of combos. So you're just going to want to dodge him. He's easy to visceral though. That can work on him too if you want to use that. If you can dodge in next to him and use that item, it'll basically like blind your opponent and give you all the advantage you need to fucking get rid of them. I don't use them often. I've had them used on me in PvP. They suck. There's the visceral. You see that? For some reason it didn't let me visceral him though, but as you can see, like if you could just catch him on his swing. Don't get too close though and comfortable trying to do it. He's got that weapon that the hunter at Bergenworth have. You can actually buy that, guys, at the vendor at this point if you've been following my guide. It's called the Rose Marinus or something. But yeah, that's some sort of silver mist. They use it to kill beasts. Because if you can imagine, if you're a werewolf and some homie comes up on you spraying, you know, silver mist, that's obviously going to kick your ass. He does that. He's got the Augur of Abraetus. So watch out for that right there. See, as you can see, he can be tough, guys. He can be a pain in the ass. If you draw him in here, you kind of get him in a choke neck, and then he's got not many places to dodge out. He's a little easier to fight in this room. Some would say harder. I think he's easier. Some would tell you just stay out here on this bridge and fucking fight him, but not me. I'm unconventional. I like to be safe. I like to not die a whole bunch. Alright guys, in this room, a bunch of stupid little puny guys. They can hit you, but it's hard for them to do so. If you're at this point in the game, you're fairly good at dodging, so they're pretty much free blood echoes. As you can see, they're looking down there. They sound scary. When I first came in here, their little piddle paddle of their feet, I was like, oh fuck. Then I come down here and they're just like, yeah, you don't even, if you don't attack them, they're very passive. Unless you get like right up in their hitbox and like dance around them for a minute. Like, look. He's like, go ahead. Oh, you're gonna swing at me? I don't mind. Go ahead. See? Just kill him for blood echoes. You should be sitting on a pretty hefty stash by now up to this point. A lot of cold bloods. Okay, now I'm going to suggest you guys do something real quick. This is the shortcut I told you about. This is going to come down to this lamp. Make sure you get it. I suggest that strongly. Make sure you get this lamp. It's going to be a huge shortcut. And that leads off like to the beginning area. You can actually get to that lamp from the start of this area if you run right instead of left where we went instead. But it's easier just to get that lamp on the with the shortcut because it goes right down there. And that's a central hub. There's going to be several shortcuts that all stem from that area. Lots of shortcuts. Big area. So like I said, you don't have to kill these guys. If you got plenty of souls you feel like you don't need it, don't kill them. I kill them. There's an item back there stashed behind that little changing curtain thing that from back in the day. When wives and husbands weren't allowed to see each other naked and they slept in separate beds. Watch out. See, they attack, but it's just short little like bursts forwards. You can dodge backwards easy. More beast pellets. You guys might want to experiment around with those. I don't really use them because I don't like the damage reduction, but as you know, the more you eat, the harder you hit, but the harder you in return get hit. So that's Beasthood. Fuck around with that. We're gonna work our way down here. Now we're gonna come across some of these that aren't so friendly. They're these big chicks. Of course the chicks are the aggressive ones. That makes sense. The males are puny little bitches. That's what it is. These women got those males subverted. We just solved the mystery, folks. Little people bondage. And look how much bigger the women are, too. They're even bigger than us. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird little species of whatever the fucks. Watch out for that whip. That whip, you don't want to be anywhere near her when she's got that whip. You want her to swing that so you can get the visceral, and then she pretty much is dead. Make sure you don't try to get that with the whip, though. If you can, tell me how, because I've never been able to figure out the timing well enough with the whip strike to get the parry on the whip, but I get the parry on the blade really easy. So as you know, just look around always. Never know what you'll find. Alright, you're going to come across another one of those big crazy chicks. Now that you killed his woman, he's pissed. He's like, whose vagina am I going to sleep in tonight, you fuck? Anyway, if you look right around this pillar after you kill this guy, there's going to be a elevator that appears there after we do a certain thing. That's going to lead to something very important and a key item that you must have in order to obtain the Platinum Trophy. So keep that in mind, this spot right here. Keep that spot in mind. Now watch out, you can go for this chick right away, you can slink around and get rid of these crossbow guys. See that? I just got hit by them. I'm just going to pull her back here though. They're behind those pillars, you can sneak around on the right behind them and get to them. I just like to get rid of these pains in butts. See that? They still and every hit they hit you with that poison. If that poison hits max, that's an automatic death, so. See, I was trying to hit him through there. There's one right there. And then there's a couple more. If you just come up and hit this one after you kill that lady, though, these two should be fairly passive. Get close to this one, initiate. As long as you use that K, just cover, that other one won't be able to hit you, as you can see. We're going to cut this here in a minute, guys, once we hit this next major shortcut. This is when I suggest you bounce back, use all those souls you just cleared. You got a boss fight coming up. Even though he's a punk, some would say not even a real boss. But that's coming up. We're going to get this shortcut right here that takes us up, and we'll see you guys back. Later.